Greetings, 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 greetings. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? Happy Saturday, family. Happy Saturday to my warriors. Ashe, ashe. I am at the table coming through with some messages from the universe. Definitely wanted you to hear these things. You definitely need to take in consideration that a lot of messages are coming through in many ways. Dreams, nature, cycles, word of mouth. There's definitely a lot of energy changing of the guards. We are in the last phases of Gemini. We're headed into Cancer. Be on the lookout for pick a card readings in regards to that. Yes, so we're also changing from elements of air into water. We're changing seasons from spring into summer. The moon phases is going from air into water. The sun is in air. Listen, baby. Oh, so for the moon is Aquarius going into Pisces. For those that like to know. Ashe, ashe. So there's a lot of changing of the guards, meaning there are going to be a lot of changes taking place in life. We are already experiencing some personally and as a collective. Ashe. We are also being encouraged to make sure that we are grounded, make sure that we are rooted, suited, and booted, make sure that we are in alignment with ourselves. With those changes, there are going to be highs and lows, just like the wind blows and just like the water energy of Cancer. Yes. It's going to be love. It's going to be peace. It's going to be challenging, but it's going to be awesome. It all depends on your view on things. We've been talking about that. As I was at the table and getting the cards together for this reading, 3 cards popped out. Ashe, come through Papa Legba. Papa Legba definitely rocks with Mercury. Mercury definitely rocks with Gemini, as well as Virgo. But Gemini, since we're still in Gemini season, Ashe. So, I rock with 3s. It's the energy of the kid. Ayi Bobo. So the messages was really just encouraging us to see the beauty, especially in us. With all the things are changing, with all of our challenges, with all of our strifes, and we're changing physically, mentally, spiritually, as well. Some of us are maybe not as pleased with their weight, may not be pleased with how they're aging, may not be pleased with the ailments and things that are going on in their life, things that are out of their control. It is what it is. And we're having to learn to adjust and cope with those things. And with those changes, we may be having some low self-esteem, some insecurities, some doubt. And it's been encouraged that we take a good look at ourselves and to acknowledge that we're beautiful always. When we warriors, baby, y'all know Amethyst and Clover, my warriors. When we are in battle, when we are, whether we're actually in battle, whether we're the front line, whether we are the line, baby, you're not just gonna get away without a cut, a scrape, a wound, whether physically, mentally, spiritually, energetically, psychologically, any of the leads. My Uncle Lee come through. Ashe, ashe. That's what it is. You're being told to look at you, accept you, and see the beauty in you. My warriors, we know the Pataki of Oshun and the vulture. Ashe, ashe. And for those that don't know the Pataki, just a quick synopsis of it all. And I encourage you, as always, to take a look into things for yourself. Get your own understandings in regards to our culture, our history, our lineage. Ashe, our own folklores. Ayi Bobo. Divine 963 comes out to be a 9. Power, your willpower. Beautiful story of Oshun, where the Orishas was trying to create anarchy, so to speak. They wanted to overthrow Oludumare. Thought that he shouldn't be the one making decisions when he wasn't down there on Earth. He was so far away. How could he really know what's going on the ground? This was some rogue Orishas. Pataki's folklore and legends, baby. Remember that. Ashe, ashe. And Oludumare was like, oh, word? Oh, word? That's what we gonna do? All right, watch this. And legit bounce. You want to see distance? I'll show you distance. And he bounced. And a lot of things took place, a lot of changes were made, from that point, from those moments. And things really started to affect us, our ancestors, Ashe, Ashe. And they would pray to the Orishas. Why? 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 We're giving you our offerings. We're honoring our faith and our traditions. We're listening. You're telling us to move. We're moving. You're telling us to be still. We're still. What is wrong? What's happening? Are we not giving enough? We're giving you all that we have, and so much is being taken. What the fuck? Ashe. Ashe. And the Orishas saw, the error of their ways. They decided that they were going to go and, try to talk to Oludeman. And if you pay attention to, I don't care what religion it is, there is a Pataki, there is a story that may be a little different, but the essence and the energies are the same. Where, even as far as Pangea and Earth and how things separated and there was division. Be mindful, right? So, no Orishas, the ancients, the most powerful, no Orishas could get there. Oshun says, I'll go. I want to try. They laughed at Oshun. Ha 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 ha. Girl, please. Ancients have gone. Power figures have gone. You, girl, please. You're just the face. Girl, get out of here. She's gone through that. She ain't new to this. She's true to this. They always coming for Oshun. Ashe. She is a warrior, baby. Let's be clear. But she just has a different way of going about doing things. And she said, well, I'm going anyway. So she transformed into her peacock. You gotta let me fly. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. I say Oshun energy. I you boo boo. And she flew. And as she flew, feathers started to fall off. Higher and higher she went. The more she soared, the more feathers came off. And yet she continued to go. Her love, her passion for people, for earth, for the divine, for Oludeman, Ashe, she just kept going and going and going. As she started to approach the sun, feathers started to burn and scorch and just be stuck to her. Yet she continued to go, and still I rise. Come through, my Angelou. Ashe, Ashe. Yes, Ayibobo. And she flew, and she kept going, and she kept going, and she made it. And by the time that she made it to Oludeman, she was no longer a beautiful peacock. She was now the vulture. Ashe, Ashe. And when Oludeman saw her, he didn't see the vulture. He saw a beautiful, beautiful energy, a beautiful spirit. He saw the beauty in her. The power and the strength, the determination, the commitment, the courage. Utilizing 63 is 9. Her 9, her power 9, her willpower. Ashe, Ashe. She was almost dead, and yet she succeeded. And from all of that, Oludeman looked at her and healed her, nursed her back to health, affirmed her. You've gone through so much. Do not allow these challenges and trials and tribulations to determine your worth, to determine what you look like. Baby, you are beautiful. I appreciate, I love, I honor, I respect everything that you've done. You sacrificed yourself. You sacrificed your beauty. We talking about Oshun, baby. Listen. Huh? She could have turned back the moment she started losing feathers. Huh? She kept going and kept going. And the Pataki and the folklore and legend says, just one of many, says that Oludeman said, as a reward and as a thank you, for real, as a thank you, I'm going to make you the speaker of my house. And the Pataki folklore and legend says that Oludeman won't talk to anyone but Oshun. Ashe, Ashe, Ayi Bovo. So that is a Pataki of the transformation, why she also is associated with vultures, Ashe. And vultures has a stigma in regards to death. They wait for animals or things to die, and then they eat the energy of, it really is a recycling of life. It's showing you the cycle of life. Ashe, ashe, ayi, bo, bo. And that's what the universe is asking you to do. The universe is asking you to take a good look at your challenges and at the success or the lessons learned from it. Reflect on that. No matter how ugly a situation is, no matter how ugly your situation is, no matter how ugly you feel, and we all have those days. And if you don't feel as though that you don't, hey, maybe you got it like that, or you lying to yourself, one or the other. No matter what, it is all peace. Take a look at it. Ashe, 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 because nothing is wasted. If something isn't working, yes, we may have to revamp, but it doesn't mean that it's not meant for us. Don't totally scrap it. Go to your altar. Reflect on it. Take another look. Take another look before you just determine something isn't working as a whole. There could be an adjustment that needs to be made. Maybe there's more energy that's required. Maybe you need to look at things from a different perspective. There are things that you must consider. And I mean, I say must so hard. Take that to your altar. But you definitely want to consider before you go ahead and discredit it, especially yourself. There are lessons. There are messages that are coming through in regards to the hardship that you are so quick or so eager or so determined to ignore. There are reasons, we've been talking about this, Amethyst and Clover. There are reasons that things are starting to come up now, whether it's old thoughts or doubts in regards to the new thoughts and the new opportunities, or how should we proceed with our investments? Is this love really worth it? Am I really, going to find someone? Am I really doing the work to put in for me to love me, for me to take care of me, for me to be the best me, to put myself in the best position to get the harvest, whether it's love, finance, freedom, whatever it is, baby? Am I putting myself in the best position to obtain? To obtain. Ashe, you want to reflect. Nothing is wasted. Nothing. At best, it's a harvest. And at least, it's a learning lesson. Ashe is a lesson and is learned. Hopefully you're learning it. And then it comes through with being hopeful. Seeing the beauty in the midst of your storm. Seeing beauty. And that could be the challenge within itself. You never know. This is why they're encouraging you to go to your altar, to really take a look inside. You know what the challenges are. And sometimes they may not be even looking in regards to the manner in which we thought they were. It may not be as bad as you think. Don't forget, hoping is like a wish. It is. And there's nothing wrong with throwing out some positive energy, especially when there's a lot of negative energy, nebulous energy, trickster energy, on the outside. And then we're going to, start with us first. So we was talking about those insecurities. We was talking about those doubts. We was talking about, maybe being ashamed of something. There's a lot that's also going on within us because the air sign, we've been thinking a lot. Gemini energy, we've been thinking a lot during the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Ashe, there's a lot that is on our mind. And some of us have been working on getting our mind and our heart to communicate. And during this time, there's definitely some communications going on. So you could be feeling all out of sorts. You definitely want to make sure that you are keeping yourself grounded. You want to make sure that you are taking the time to see yourself clearly, your energy, how you've been moving, how you've been applying, what have you been doing. You want to take a look. There's something, again, that you definitely need to get from that. Something beautiful or something powerful, something magical has taken place from that hardship. So don't be so quick to just disregard it. Take a look. They're asking you to take a look. See yourself clearly. See your situation clearly. Ashe, ashe. Let's see what else is coming through. Ayi boo boo. Yeah. Especially during this time of so many celebrations. We're going to be getting together. Please make sure that you're keeping yourself, protected. Not just, with the mask, but definitely that things are on a rise. You never know how, things will affect you. Ashe, ashe. But also as far as spiritually. as far as aortically, you definitely want to make sure that you are spending some time there. But the overall message again is that you have to see your self-worth and you're beautiful. Things may have changed. It doesn't mean that you're any less worthy or you don't deserve. We tie a lot of things to our emotions that we may not be aware of, and that is definitely one of those things that we want to take a look at. You want to take a look at in regards to how are you moving, how are you viewing yourself from your thoughts and from your feelings. Ashe. And there's that sun energy again. Sun energy has been popping. And please, my TGs came through with some information in regards to solar flares. We've had, they've shown 3. One was like a orangey, reddish, sacral solar with the root. Another was more on a actual solar energy. And then one was on the throat chakra energy. So there definitely are some words, maybe some fiery words. I did see bridges, so mending bridges. But this is also encouraging you to be joyous and be happy. Sun energy. Enjoy success. That's what I'm saying. Like this change, something beautiful, something magical is definitely coming from this change. But the change itself, it is ugly. Let's just be clear. It may be something that is very hard to accept. Very hard to see. You can't even see any beauty in your situation. Look, I done told you a beautiful story about this vulture, and you still trying to see the beauty in that. You still trying to see the beauty in that, baby. But yes, they're asking you to take a look. So we have that super full moon energy, that strawberry moon. So there was a lot of harvest and growing, and things were ripe for the plucking, and saying goodbye to spring and hello to summer and all of those beautiful things. Take a look. Look again. Sankofa. It is not taboo to go back and get what was lost, misplaced, stolen, and or forgotten, baby. Taboo. No, it is not. Go back and get it. Sankofa. They're asking you. Take a good look at yourself. Maybe some shadow work is needed. Mirror guardian. Taking a look and reflecting. Don't gloss over your hardship. Don't gloss over it. If you want to really experience and enjoy the harvest and the fruit and the success of it, the happiness of it all, that sun energy that has been rocking. Leo energy. Maybe you're a Leo. Ashe. Hope energy is definitely Aquarius energy. Maybe you're an Aquarius. Polar opposites. Aquarius and Leo. Maybe you're a couple. Maybe one is an Aquarius, one is a Leo. There's been some type of change or some hardship, and you have overcome it. And they're asking you to take a look back because there's a valuable gem, there's a valuable lesson, there's something in there for you. They never said that our harvest would not still need our energy. They didn't say they would hand it to us and give it to us on a silver platter. They said you get it. Maybe you got to go get it. Ashe, ashe. And then this is also ego. Do not allow your ego. When we go through changes, the ego may honestly be like, this is what I'm in. This is what I'm left with. Really? It may be actually saying the things that you are feeling. Don't allow the ego to steal your joy. You must remember who's in control. Maybe again, maybe there was a message coming through in regards to having that battle. We've been talking about that, fighting. Who was going to take the vessel? Who was going to be in control of this vessel? Was it going to be you or was it going to be your ego? It was a hard battle. Or maybe you still going through it. A little hope, a little positive energy thrown out never hurts anyone. As long as that is not all you're doing. If you're just hoping and wishing, begging and pleading, that's not going to be enough energy to get you what you need to be moving and working towards. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't rely solely on it. Ashe, ashe. So that sun energy is definitely coming through, telling you to enjoy the harvest. Be happy. Take a look back. That was some, you made it. You know what I'm saying? You made it. Those scars, those wounds, those bruises, they do not define you. If anything, they add to you. Don't forget, we warriors out here. Huh? Yeah. Battle scars, baby. Survival scars, baby. Definitely want to come through. Life energy. Huh. The happy fairy of sunshine. Can't make this up. The happy fairy of sunshine bring lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Can't make this up on my best day. Confirmation. This is what the universe is trying to get you to see and to accept. We've been talking about it for every video. Take a look back. It leads you right up to here. It's telling you that, yeah, you may be in the thick of it. We're on our way out. That energy, that negative energy is about to die. The vulture is coming. It's just waiting. It's sitting there, just waiting. It's doing its thing. It's about to recycle. You know, go ahead and recycle that out. The super full moon was also about letting go so we can reap those harvests, or the harvests that we have places to put them. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy life. It's going to be a beautiful summer. Not saying that it will not be challenge free. Not saying that it will be challenge free. But it's going to be beautiful nonetheless. Be happy. The sun is shining. It's extra warm for a reason. Definitely take a look into it. I'm researching it, baby. I'm taking a look into it. Okay, so I might have a cold heart. I felt like one of my earrings slipped down my shirt. Sorry, that's what I'm feeling. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you definitely want to, check your heart space. If you're feeling a little cold or turned off, maybe there's a bridge. The rainbow is definitely, a bridge. There's a beautiful relationship or a beautiful partnership, something, but something has changed and it may have not felt good, but you still see that it's for the greatest good. It was just an ugly time. And y'all made it through. And it was divine. And now that all of that rain that has been taking place, the cleansing of it all, you got the dove up there with the message. Divine messages are coming through. Go ahead and see the beauty. Enjoy your success. Give your gratitude. Give your thanks. And shadows, Ashe pops. Shadows are coming up. And it's coming up so you can continue to heal. Do an assessment. This is what they're asking. Remember, take time to reflect. You're beautiful in the midst of everything. There's some shadow work that needs to be done there. And they're telling you it's not going to be as bad as you think. And it's going to be definitely for the greatest and the highest of your good. Your harvest is in that. Come through. Your harvest is in that. We'll take that. Skunk energy. Know your worth. Know your worth. 54 is also a 9. So we got divine 9s popping. We have power 9s popping. The energies of 3. Don't forget. We done had the 666, which was the energies of the 3s. And when you had the double 3s, the 33s, that was a 9. They was popping. We've had 12 energies come through. We had 21 energy come through. Now we have 54 energy come through. We also had 45 come through. We've had 63 come through. 9 is definitely the energy that is rocking. So Oya rocks with 9. Oya, baby. Oya. Shout out to my niece. Thank you so much for my tea. Ayi Bobo. But yeah, Oya number is also 9. So we're talking about death and we're talking about transformation. Don't forget Pluto energy is in retrograde. I associate Pluto with Oya, even though Oya rocks with Uranus, Ashe. But she also rocks with Scorpio energy, that underworld, that death phase of energy. So yeah, that change, those towers, everything. Skunk. Oh, listen, told you it is definitely been challenging, but skunks use their secretion as a form of protection. Don't get too fucking close. Back up. 6 feet step. No, 6 6 feet back. No pressure, baby. Calm down, brain. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's definitely used as a defense mechanism. Know your worth. This is the message. Someone is definitely being too hard. I can't even say a little too hard. You're being too hard on yourself. You're not seeing your warrioress or your warrior clearly. You're not seeing the power of you clearly. You're focusing on the battle, not realizing that you won the war. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're focusing on the wrong end of things. And if you're going to take a look over here, then you want to come over and balance it out. There's been a lot of balancing, a lot of trying to get you to see the beauty in your hardships, trying to get you to see you clearly, trying to get you to show, trying to get you to see that you are a warrior. You never gave up, even when you felt like giving up. You know, you may have thought you were giving yourself excuses, but you are affirming yourself. I got kids. You know, I got bills. I want to live, and I want to be happy. You were willing to fight for you. You were willing to fight for it. Success is coming, and if you have it, enjoy it. Don't just move on to the next. Slow down. Don't forget those retrogrades, and one is still in retrograde and others are coming and going. It's a cycle, it's a flow. It's a flow of energy. You're going to have to, hopefully you're peeping the flow. That's what they also want you to know. Hopefully you're peeping the flow. What a break. Yeah. Nurture yourself. Know your worth. It don't matter what people think you look like or who you are. We got the vulture and the skunk, and we know don't nobody rock with them. They don't give no fucks. They rock with them. They rock with them. You know what I'm saying? And one is teaching you the cycle of life, and one is teaching you how to, you know, honor yourself in the in-between. The highs and the lows. Doing that in-between, baby. Doing that in-between. Know your worth. Know that you're worth it. You're worth it. Stop telling yourself that you'll never get it. You keep telling yourself that you'll never get it. We're playing psychological warfare with ourselves. We're Jedi mind tricking ourselves. You can't Jedi a Jedi. You can't out warrior a warrior. Warrior, come on. This is you against you. They've been talking about self-sabotage. This is you against you. You working so hard and not enjoying your success is also self-sabotage. Because the next hurdle is just going to make you feel that much worse. It's going to feel like you didn't even get it. Like you never even got it. But you did. You never took a good look at it. You never looked back and saw the war. You never saw how you won. You just know you did. And then you're moving on to the next. They're encouraging you to go back. Take a look back. You ain't even got to relive it. You ain't got to do it all over again. You just need to take a moment and look and see yourself. Get that gem. Put it in your knapsack. Because once you know a thing, you know a thing. They're trying to get you to understand that you have been peeping energies and vibrations for a long time, only you're not acknowledging it as such. This is a good time. We're going into that water energy. It's all about the frequencies of things. There are a lot of marine life that focuses and uses the senses for the frequencies. Water carries a frequency. Water is forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes and goes and goes. That's what they're trying to get you to see. The next level, the next phases of you. Life's energy. Charge up. The sun is out and doing amazing things right now. Amazing things. Get this energy. Get the energy of this sun right now. It is out, and it is out in abundance. In abundance. Listen, look at that. Look at the pink. Friendships blossoming and blooming with yourself first. Friendships with your ego. Some of us have understood a thing for a minute, and some of us are now finding out that there's no need to kill the ego. The ego is a valuable component. It's an ally on the low. It can really have that Aquarius or Scorpio energy. Very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. If you're going to let it run amok, it's going to do its thing. That's what you're giving it the freedom. Like, you want to be free, but you're giving it to your ego. Somebody gotta hold it down. You hold it down while I come out here and and run amok. And then when shit hit the fan, I'm like, okay, you go ahead and you clean that up. Yeah, that's the energy of your wild ass ego. When you let your ego run amok and you got it out of control, yeah, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what it's been put there to do. You wanted to have self-control? No, that's your job. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Do not allow your success to get you in a position that you just got yourself out of. Straight like that. Straight like that. Indeed. Okay. Red Pentacles just want to go ahead and slide on out. Definitely, some form of collaboration. You may not even feel like you want to. You may be the one at the top. She look like, here, just take it. Or maybe you understand the reasons as to why it's going to take, and that's the Menasa Twa all day, That could be Gran Urzuli Frida, Urzuli, Don Tour, Ashe, Gimme Ya, Oshun, and Oya, Ayi Bobo, the Menasa Twa. Everything is going to have to come together in an alignment. Make sure that the energy that is in your home is in alignment. Communication, having talks with your kids, being willing and able and capable of sitting still and being quiet and allowing them to speak freely, and to really say what's on their mind and their heart, what's in their spirit. You may not like it. You may not want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking about having free will and being powerful and, ending generational curses and all of these things, then that comes along with it. It's not just for us. We shouldn't be just focusing solely on us and expecting to have abundance and having an overflow, and then it can hit our loved ones. What if it's giving you exactly what you're asking for? You know what I'm saying? So take a look. Make sure that everybody is doing their part. Check in. We have a beehive here. And again, Oshun energy. She's coming through in a major ass way, asking you to check your mental, seeing things from a different perspective. A lot of yellow period is all about having some mental clarity. Is air energy. Ashe. So, coming together of the minds, the coming togethers of the mind, it may take a collaboration. It definitely may take mind, body, spirit, something, your life energy. You're definitely going to have to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to reap rewards and give you benefits. Right now, you're hoping you're doing the right thing. Trust it. Get rid of those doubts and that low vibrating energy. Do the shadow work there. If anything is not vibrating high, you want to take a look at it. See? And again, that's another 3. That's that 33. We've been talking about it. Like I was saying, the energies of 9s coming through by 3. So 39 also equals an 11. Divine messages are coming through. There's definitely been some hardships. Maybe there was a collaboration and you got the short end of the stick. And you're just trying to move on. All you want to do is just move the fuck on. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to do no shadow work on it. I've healed. I've learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? But really, you have not. They're encouraging you to really spend some time with it. There's something that you need before you can really close that chapter out. That snake, that serpent energy, serpentine energy. There's a lot of wisdom. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of shedding. You've outgrown things. Maybe the relationship it wasn't working. It has run its course and it was over. And maybe the way that things were handled, it could have been handled better. Again, I saw bridges. I've been saying that, seeing bridges. So maybe someone is coming to you to try to mend those bridges, to apologize for breaking your heart, for apologizing. There's something going on with love here. There's definitely love energy taking place. Maybe someone cheated, or it just, I don't know, but there's definitely some betrayal, some heartbreak, some money matters. Maybe the money didn't work out right. Maybe someone said that they were gonna be able to do their part, and now you've been stuck holding the bag. Are you going to allow that person the opportunity to apologize? They're coming back for a reason. There's a reason that this has happened. And not necessarily even just coming back, but maybe you just need to go back. 33 messages coming from Divine. We've been talking about, taking another look, rewinding a certain situation. So maybe you need to take a look back at that heartache, that heartbreak. You did or said something that showed your growth, and it happened in the moment. So maybe you didn't see it, and they're encouraging you to take a look back. There's reason to be proud. There's reason to celebrate. There's reason to be happy. You're still focusing on the heartbreak of it all, the betrayal of it all. But there are reasons that you can be happy, and you'll see just how much of a warrior you are. And even though they did their best or did their worst, depending on how you want to look at it, baby, you still have reason to smile. Your life energy is being restored. Charge up. See yourself clearly. Keep yourself protected. Continue to hope. There's nothing wrong. Continue to throw that positive energy out there. It helps you get through your day-to-days. It helps you get through your day-to-days. And don't forget, 33 comes on out. Divine Messenger, master numbers. Totally from source. This is what the universe wants you to know. This is what source wants you to know. 33 then came out. This is what source wants you to know. You're not just going to go through no hardship without having a blessing, without having some harvest, without having some rewards. Those little ones is adding up to the banger if you freak them right. If you keep your faith, if you keep on walking, if you keep, setting your boundaries, if you keep setting fire to motherfuckers when they keep trying to challenge you and try it. Ashe, knowing the balance of it all, knowing when to speak, whether it's coming from an airy place, a fiery place, a loving place, whatever kind of place, speaking your mind, speaking your feelings, saying what needs to be said, when it needs to be said, Ashe, or knowing when to keep quiet. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I am protecting my energy. I know my worth. I ain't got to put up with that shit. All of those energies. Yes, 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 and yes. That's what's up. And taking a look into Poe, closing it out. He normally does the beginning, but hey, the cycles of life, baby. Some things are just going to keep going according to plan. Pluto is seeing to that. Do that shadow work. Ayi bobo asheyo. Trickery energy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Definitely trickster energy. Be on the lookout for trickster energies. Booby traps. Be mindful of your steps. Proceed with caution. I was having dreams about trying to cross the street and people speeding. Just give it a minute. Take an extra precaution. Be mindful of your surroundings. Somebody may definitely be trying, it may not be trying to hurt you or harm you, but definitely may be trying to just play a little prank, a little trick. Take that in stride. Or maybe that's where that energy of they played you, or you feel as though you got played, you feel as though you got set up. You thought that it was like the golden ticket, and it wasn't nothing but a pothole, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely some trickster energy that has been out, and maybe that's what you need to take a look back into. How did things go awry? Yeah, you made it, but you keep focusing on it, but you're overlooking how did it happen? What distracted you? What didn't you catch? What crumb or lesson didn't you pick up at that time? They're telling you, don't leave it again. Go back and get it. It may look differently, but the energy and vibration will always be the same. You will pick up on that energy that you sensed. It was that moment that you sensed something was wrong. Go back and take a look at it. Understand that feeling. That's a part of your intuition. Air is about intuition on a mental level, but also on a feeling level. Air energy, ashe, ashe, and that water energy as well. Intuition, heavy intuition, paying attention to your dreams, heavily coming through with energies and vibrations, paying attention to colors, symbols, synchronicities, numbers, words, baby. Listen, read those contracts, tricky energy, read those contracts. Make sure you understand what it is that you're signing your name on a dotted line to. Ashe, understanding your worth, you don't have to go along to get along. If it's not right for you, gracefully bow out. You may be saving yourself some trouble. Like I said, she looked like, just take it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just because it sounds like it's a golden opportunity, it may not be a golden opportunity for you. 33, divine messages. Look at it and look at it again. Choose wisely. Use your discernment. Use your gut, your spirit, your energy, your ancestors, your Lawaj, your Orishas, your spirit guides and spirit animals in divine. Ashe, ashe. May no ill thought, words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross you, your ori, your head space, your auric, your aura space, or your aortic field, baby, your heart space. Ashe, ashe, ayibo, bo. Ashe-yo. And if you're not having a Saturday that you want to have, baby, it is way too dope, lit, fun, powerful. Don't forget to have some fun, celebrate, enjoy this energy. Just be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to, having to defend yourself, come naked so they can't strip you. If you already accept, if you already did your shadow work on it, they can't use you against you, because ain't nobody going to use me against me, baby. Trust. Ashe, ashe. Peace, love, light, and righteousness.